So I'm currently looking around. I think this is National Forest Service property. It's listed on an app. I forget what it's called. It's listed as a dispersed camping area. So I just got here, and then I talked to some people that were already here, and they said this whole area has got camping spots in it, and seems like it's okay to camp here. They were saying there might be a caliche cutout up here that might be worse, that might have some wind protection, which I might like to have. So I'm going to take a look up this road and see if there's something obvious that I like. Otherwise, anywhere along here is fine. I'll probably try to make sure I'm in a spot that's already. I don't want to make a new campsite. There were plenty of spots that looked like they had fire rings and stuff. I don't need a fire. I'm not going to be cooking or anything. But just take an established campsite. But first I'm going to go see if there's anything up here that catches my fancy. It's a little bit rough, but not super crazy on the road here. We are a bit far from almost everything, so I do need to be careful. Let's see, I don't know if I need to be looking this far down. I might turn around. Let's see. I don't know. Sometimes good enough is just good enough. I think over to the left was probably good enough. I don't know if I need to go try to find this place they were talking about. Blowing a tire would really suck out here, so hopefully I just didn't jinx myself. But I think I want to turn around now. These rocks look a little rough. I guess since I'm already through that spot, I might as well see what's next here. That didn't feel good. But I'm over half a tank of gas. I've got a bunch of gallons of water. I don't even know. I still have like half that blue can at least. So I've got at least like two or three, probably 3 gallons at least of water. And the plan is to go hiking in the national park tomorrow morning. And I've got a campsite reserved already. I don't really want to cross that cattle dark guard. I'm hoping that the cattle are not in this area. See, somebody's laid out some. Is that pipe? I might just turn around. I don't want to be around in this stuff. I don't know what's going on here. Is that irrigation pipe? I don't know. What's going on here? That seems odd, doesn't it? Like what? I don't know. You might not be able to see it over the camera. There's black, I guess, PVC pipe. Looks like maybe 2-inch. No, I don't know if 2-inch might be too much. Whatever. It's fairly thick. It's definitely not 1/4 inch. It might be inch. I'm really bad at estimating things like that, I guess. It's just sitting out there. It seems odd. Maybe they use it for like burying cables. If they were gonna run power to something. Probably just take the next obvious campsite. I'm already driving the road back, so might as well be further down here, less chance of traffic. I don't know how busy this place gets. Probably unlikely I'll get a lot of traffic here. I don't know if the audio recorded correctly. I tried to record some audio earlier that I planned to edit in with some hyperlapse, but I'm not sure if I was doing it right. So I'll just say here that I did do a hike in the national park. I did Devil's Hall. It wasn't really, it was too crowded for me to want to start out filming, and then the trail wasn't really good for making a hyperlapse. It was a lot of it was in a wash that was really kind of, it wasn't just like a straight path. Let's see what do we got here. I stalled it. Now I have to. He just starts the music every time. Gotta figure out how to turn that setting off. It's really annoying. Okay. What is this? Looks like somebody was scraping stuff out of here. I wonder if that's what they were talking about. I don't want to. Going down there seems like a mistake. I don't know. It'd probably be fine. I mean, it would be. I wonder if it's sheltered from the wind, or if the wind just flows straight through it anyways. wonder if anyone comes up here and uses this. I don't know. It's not really speaking to me. Let me just find something. I want to find something I know for sure is good. As much as I can. I want to know I'm in the right place, not in anybody's way. Big old water tank off to the left, and there's this power box on the left side of the road. I wonder if it means that's somebody's property or something. Buried cable, it says. So maybe that's what that was. That's something they bury cable with. Little bit of a view there, but it was a little hazy there. It started out hazy this morning. It was got brightened up in the afternoon. Looks like it's a little hazy over there still. I guess this might be, I don't know if anybody is interested in this, but it's using a dispersed campsite, potentially, hopefully, at least my version of it, in an area you don't know. That's part of the thing. Is stuff like this, a lot of times, like the locals will be able to use it, or like they know where things are properly. And you don't really know, like everybody thinks like the regulations are obvious and like, oh, of course you can just camp anywhere. A lot of people say that, but like some places you go, they're picky about where you're at, and it's hard to know. They're picky about, some places are picky about where you're at or how you got there, or there were some signs around trying to regulate where people can four-wheel drive. And that's what the guys I talked to, that's what it looks like they were set up for. It's four-wheeling. I really don't want to. It looks like I'm pretty close to where I was. I don't want to be right next to them. So I'm going to see if this looks nice. This looks proper. Okay, so that's a fire pit. This has clearly been driven on. Let me find a way. I want to poke my nose into the trees a little bit. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put out a tent. Is that a dead animal? Looks like it might be. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Hopefully it doesn't smell too bad. actually, I'm gonna go. Before I do this, I'm going to take a walk around and just see what I can find. I might end up here-ish is probably where I'm gonna be. So anyways, that's how you find dispersed camping, or at least how I'm doing it today. Hopefully, I think I'm doing it right. So I've actually got this mounted on a tripod and using it like a selfie stick. So this is like a little first, and hopefully this mic is working correctly, and I just popped it, so maybe that wasn't great. But here's the car in the campsite, and let's see if we can do now I can't see what it's looking at, but just a campsite. There's some people over there that I talked to earlier. The dead animal is behind those, is on another layer of trees over. I think it's where it looked like it might have been where somebody was slaughtering a deer. It looked like it might have been like 3 different parts of the same animal. I'm not sure. But so yeah, I did a little walk around, and I found the spot a little further in and a little more comfortable. And actually, the biggest thing I was looking at is how flat the spot is. This whole place is on a slant, but this is one of the flatter spots here, which is why I'm going to park here. And normally I would like to put my nose into the trees, and I would rather not have the sun directly in my face, but the sun will be setting soon, and the position of the car, the tilt of it will be more conducive for sleeping, the way it is tilted this way, which is what I'm planning to do. I don't think I'm going to put out my tent. It just doesn't seem worth the effort. So I'm fighting with the wind, and it's on a hill anyways, and this is just going to be more comfortable, I think, and less work too. So here we are. What is this? Is it day 3? I don't know. Wrapping it up, going on to tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm not going to set an alarm. Just get up when I get up and see where we go. Alright, this is now configured for sleep mode. I'm going to try stuffing those using these pillows under my legs, and I've got the thermarest in there. And this is the blanket bag pillow. Move some stuff around where I can get to it. I'm going to try to transfer some files. There's the computer bag. I'm going to try to transfer some of these files, make sure they're doing what I think they're doing. And I've got maps sitting up on there I can look at. Some food over there. I'm really feeling vegetable soup right now. There's one in there somewhere. I gotta make sure there it is. My spoon's in there. Is inside here. And we are good to go. So this is how I haven't got this completely ironed out, and it's not as good as what I had last year as far as how it's organized and how things are fitting together, but it's good enough. It's getting the job done, and it'll see me through the night. So guess we'll start this again in the morning.